Good morning. I just recorded a whole video of a book and none of it worked. So I'm using John's phone because my phone just wasn't in the mood today, apparently. I'm here with John and my dog Jenny. And my coffee and my bathrobe. You're going to see a lot of my bathrobe. This is my favorite bathrobe. My kids gave it to me one Christmas, and it's my favorite thing. Favorite inanimate object. So the first thing I have is I have a book of riddles. I'm leaning you against my grapefruit here. There, my grapefruit. The biggest riddle book in the world. So I'm going to make this video about 15 minutes because I read somewhere that that is a good amount of time to pay attention to something. Coffee. My cough is a lot better. I went to the doctor on Monday and Mark Murray, gave me a new kind of medicine to make all my drainage go away. So that's good. Yay. So after I have a riddle book and I have a book about animals, and I'm at 15 minutes or so I'm going to stop so you can rest. And I really miss you guys. Okay, riddle book. What happens when you throw a green rock into the Red Sea? It gets wet. That's a joke. Okay. Where do frogs sit? On toadstools. What does an envelope say when you lick it? Nothing. It just shuts up. Shuts up. How can you tell twin witches apart? It is not easy to tell which witch is which. Right? This is a true fact. What weighs more, a pound of lead or a pound of feathers? They weigh the same. Right? Why did the man have to fix the horn of his car? Because it didn't give a hoot. Why did the kid throw butter out of the window? Because he wanted to see a butterfly. Okay, some riddles. Okay, this book is called, I changed my book because I decided the universe didn't like the other book. Maybe I'll read it another day. This book is called Incredible Animals. And you've probably seen it at Mary School. It's been there for 15 years or so. It has lots of tape. I brought it home so I could read it to you. Incredible Animals. Eye-opening photos of animals in action. Animals are incredible. This first picture is hedgehogs like to swim. And they are very good swimmers, but they have trouble getting out of the water. Because they easily become too tired to keep up a hunt for the perfect slope to get out on, hedgehogs often use branches and floating bits of wood to help them crawl safely back to shore. I did not know that hedgehogs could swim. There's a hedgehog. It's like a porcupine. They have trouble getting out of the water, so they come up with a tool. What a smart hedgehog. Okay. The crocodile carries her newborn baby between her impressive jaws in order to protect them from predators. If you see a crocodile with her mouth open, it doesn't mean a baby is inside. Crocodiles are not able to sweat, so they keep their jaws open to allow air to circulate in their mouths. Remember these things. Okay, so there's the baby crocodile riding in its mother's mouth to keep safe. Look at that. Oh, I like this one. The leafcutter ant can carry a leaf 5 times heavier than she is. So, that if you are a 50-pound person, you would be carrying a 250-pound leaf. Leafcutter ants spend the day harvesting leaves. They take them back to the ant nest, chew them up. The chewed up leaves turn into a fungus, and the fungus is harvested by the ants and fed to baby ants, which are called larvae, ant larvae. Very smart. So they have a little ant farm where they farm leaves. There's the ants carrying the leaves, which are 5 times heavier than they are. Right. Male giraffes often fight to see who will rule the group. So even lions are scared to attack an adult giraffe. So this is a picture of a giraffe kicking another giraffe. It is really strong, long legs. Ooh, look at that kick. He can kick really high too. Alright. The gazelle, which is a kind of an antelope, can jump over 6 feet high, which is taller than me. As soon as a gazelle notices a predator, someone who wants to eat her, nearby, she seems to dance in place for a few seconds, which warns the other gazelles. Then she flees by quickly leaping into the air. She can run more than 40 miles an hour. So that's, I never drive more than 40 miles an hour when I'm in Boone. So as fast as a car can go. That is a leap 6 feet into the air, which is almost as high as my ceiling. This lizard from Australia is the color of a dead leaf. She is called a southern angle-headed dragon. She's only a few inches long, and she uses her camouflage, that she looks like a leaf, to escape enemies. Right, so these are really funny looking. See if you think they look like a leaf. Angle-headed lizards. Hi, I look like a leaf. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Okay. The brown pelican uses its beak shaped like a pocket to scoop up fish. Some of you have seen that at the beach, right? We have pelicans in North America. The pocket of its beak can hold 2 gallons of water. So that's like 2 really big things of milk. So the pelican can catch up to 4 pounds of fish a day. You've all seen this pelican pocket. Pelican pocket. I haven't seen a pelican catch fish up close, but I've seen them dive into the water at the beach and scoop up something. I'm trying to find a good picture. Oh, I like him. With his fur thick as a down jacket, the Japanese macaque, I'm not sure how to say that word, is a monkey, is never cold. He's also called a snow monkey. He can endure snow to -4 degrees. Ooh. They also, I've seen pictures of these too. So look at his fur. He has a very red face. It's covered with snow. He doesn't mind it. I've seen these. Some of them live near a hot springs. So if they get cold, they go and sit in the hot springs. Sounds really nice. Oh, goodness. In order to hunt successfully, the frogfish disguises itself. Here's some more camouflage. So the frogfish looks like a rock. There's a frogfish. So if you were a fish, you might think you were hiding behind a rock, and you were really hiding behind a frogfish, and he might eat you if you're a fish. He can eat another fish who is as big as he is because his stomach is so big. How about that? Oh, I've seen these before. I saw these at the zoo. Weaver birds. The male weaver bird builds the most beautiful nest that he can. In half a day, the male weaver bird can build a nest with over 300 feet of grass and small branches. When he finishes the nest, he begins to sing and dance, hoping a female weaver bird will enter. So they can lay eggs and have more weaver birds. So there he is weaving. He has no fingers. Weaving a nest. They look like little baskets. It was really cool to watch. All right. Okay, this is a frill-necked lizard from Australia. This lizard is always nervous. In order to make his enemies think he is big and dangerous, he flares the pointed scales on his back and throat like an umbrella, hisses menacingly, and whips his tail into the air. And if that doesn't scare something away, he runs away. So he looks really scary. Frilled lizard. See how big he looks with all of his frills? He looks really scary, but he's really shy and he runs away. Alright, the Javanese flying squirrel, so Java is an island in Indonesia, is capable of soaring from tree to tree. So he's called a flying squirrel because he has these skin flaps between his front feet and his back feet. He can't really fly, but he can glide from tree to tree. He steers by using his tail as a rudder, and he uses his claws to grab branches for a smooth landing. Isn't he cute? Javanese flying squirrel. That would be fun. Alright. An orangutan's arms are longer than her legs. So there's a mama orangutan and her baby orangutan. She's just holding on to that tree. She looks very relaxed. So she swings from tree to tree. She lives in the trees. And when she wants to go to sleep, she makes a nest in the trees. Let's see, here's a sloth. The three-toed sloth eats and sleeps for up to 17 hours a day. The sloth does not move too much. It moves slowly from tree to tree using its long pointed claws. 17 hours a day. Aren't they cute? They move so slowly that sometimes moss grows on them. So sometimes people say you're as lazy as a sloth or slow as a sloth or slothful. Alright, this is a kind of baby wild pig. Alright, the baby boar piglet is no bigger than a rabbit. A fully grown male boar weighs 400 pounds. Right, a baby boar piglet looks like a chipmunk. Stripes on it. Alright, this might be our last one. We're up on 15 minutes. Let's see. The walrus's tusks never stop growing. They can grow up to 3 feet long, which is about how tall most of you are. They use the tusks as weapons against killer whales and polar bears, as hooks to climb on ice floes, and as a way to drag themselves along the ice. Walrus is one of our W words at school. W for walrus. Looks like a rock, doesn't he? Alright, so that was our last one. I'm going to stop and I can read some more of it another day. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.